Listening to folks this week, it really feels like we've entered a new phase of the pandemic. You know, for those of us who are housebound, it seems like people are getting tired and weary and disoriented by the ongoingness and the uncertainty of what's to come. How do we manage uncertainty? That's such a good question. I think most of us have the strategy of planning and controlling. But that doesn't work so well right now. Those strategies aren't really helpful. So, what's the alternative? Well, I think the alternative really is learning to live in the present moment, because that's the moment that we have to live out of. That's the only moment that we really have to live out of. It's the only moment that we can find any relief, that we can soothe ourselves, that we can make little course corrections, and that we might even be able to notice what's also going well. Ram Dass recommended, be here now. Even though the mind wanders out of it quite a bit, and it's inclined to do that. It likes to dwell in the past, to the pre-corona days, to the days when you could easily go out to the grocery store or go to the movies or to restaurants or visit friends. Or it likes to fast forward to the post-corona days, to whatever that will look like, and try to figure that out. But consider what those two positions do, dwelling in the past and fantasizing about the future. They cause a lot of stress, those postures of mind. And they rob us of the moment that we're having right now. They rob our energy, the vitality, and they don't give us a chance to really figure out how we might relate well to the moment. And I want to say, it's not that planning for the future and worrying about the past are wrong or bad. They're not. It's just that often we are held hostage by that kind of thinking. And it affects the quality of our life. There's a wonderful, humorous quote. It's from Alcoholics Anonymous. And it says, we have 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the future, and we're peeing all over the present. And we are. Hang on, let me just... Can't move that. Okay. Being here now is orienting. It's very grounding for us. And it slows down the stream of sensory input that's coming at us, which is really useful for us. Ram Dass, this is from his book, from Be Here Now, he says, early on in the journey, you wonder how long the journey will take and whether you will make it in this lifetime. Later, you will see that where you are going is here, and you will arrive now and stop asking the question. So I would like us to consider stop asking that question, when is it going to be different, and take a slightly different approach. Notice when the mind is leaning backward or forward, and then see if we can reorient to the present moment. That's what I'd like us to do this morning in our meditation. And we'll use the simple labels of future and past. And by using those labels, what happens is we can more clearly see what the mind is doing. That's what we want to notice, is what is the mind doing? So that we can gently make a little course correction and land in something that's more useful, the present moment.